The following is from NIT, National Instructional Television. Ripples.
Have you ever wondered what it was like to be alive 100 years ago? What did people do in the days before television and airplanes and cars? Let's go to a festival and find out how it used to be. Many years ago, long before you were born, long before even your parents were born, almost everybody in America lived on farms or in small villages. People used to get together often to be with their friends and sing and play songs. Back then, if you wanted to hear music, you had to make the music yourself. You even had to make your own musical instruments. This man is making a dulcimer, an instrument that was used in America long before your grandparents were born. Dulcimers are still made by hand, just as all good musical instruments are made by hand. It's made from wood, a material that people had a lot of in the old days. And wood still makes a dulcimer sound better than any other material can. Some of the old ways of doing things are so good that we can't do better today, no matter how many factories and machines we use. people are stretching cloth. Singing together is a very good way for them to work together as a team. Here's another kind of work song. The song of the blacksmith who makes music with his hammer as he pounds. Years ago, before planes and rockets and cars, people depended on railroads to get places fast. One man who helped build these railroads swung such a mighty hammer that people still sing about him today.
John Henry was a little man, sat on his papa's knee, and said, driving steel on that being old road is gonna cause the death of me. It's gonna cause the death of me. It's gonna cause the death of me, poor boy. Cause the death of me. Went down to the tunnel, with his captain by his side. Well, the rock was so tall, John Henry was so small. He laid down his hammer and he cried, poor boy. Laid down his hammer and he cried. Yes, he laid down his hammer and he cried, poor boy. Laid down his hammer and he cried. John Henry said to the captain, a man ain't nothing but a man. And before I be governed by the steam drill, yeah, I'm gonna die with this hammer in my hand. I'm gonna die with this hammer in my hand. I'm gonna die with this hammer in my hand, poor boy. Die with this hammer in my hand.
Thing here, it's an old folk song called A Little Darling Pal of Mine.
At a festival, some people sing the old-time music while others show the old ways of doing things. It used to be that if a man needed something, he had to make it himself, out of whatever materials were handy. Strips of wood make a strong basket. A lump of wet clay from the ground turns into a lovely bowl. Why does anyone bother to make things by hand anymore if machines can do the work so much faster? Because it's fun, for one thing, and because what you make for yourself is better lots of times than what the machine makes for you. But most of all, because it feels good to say, I made this, all by myself. It used to be that beautiful dolls like these were all made by hand, made out of things as common as a corn cob.
Many a night with you
is it fun to do things by yourself, but in the old days it was absolutely necessary. Sometimes you could train a dog to help you.
All right, Roy, come in easy. Come in, Roy. Come in, Roy. Easy now. Right, Roy. Right, Roy. Right.
There's a sheep and a billy goat going to the pasture. Sheep says, goat needs to go a little faster. Sheep. Bat, 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 bat. Sheep fell down, skinned his chin, and great God Almighty, how the billy goat grinned. And sheep. Bat, 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 bat.
Electric clippers speed the job when you have to give a sheep a haircut. The clippers don't hurt the sheep. As a matter of fact, would you want to walk around in a great big woolly coat on a hot summer day?
Bat, 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 bat. Sheep fell down, skinned his chin, and great God Almighty, how the billy goat grinned. And sheep. Bat, 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 bat.
Lots of things haven't changed for hundreds and hundreds of years. A man and his dog still work together. And children play in a haystack, having just as much fun as their great-great-grandparents did.
Produced by the Northern Virginia Educational Television Association. Ripples was created by a consortium of 12 educational agencies in association with NIT, National Instructional Television.